Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon Renee, and this is basically going to be about living with multiple sclerosis. Yes, I have MS, which is multiple sclerosis. Oh, I'm outside. It's such a beautiful day, but the bugs and stuff bother me, so bear with me. um, so yes, so I'm gonna bring it to a whole nother level. I watch a lot of YouTube videos about people with MS, and they're usually just talking. So I kind of want to do my life, see how someone actually lives with MS and what they do on a day to day. Let me know if there's something that you want and I can do it. Um, yeah, we can go from there. So, just a little bit of background about me. Like I said, this is my first YouTube video for this, so I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as I am. So, about 6 years ago is when, no, I had surgery 10 years ago. So, say like 9 years ago. 9. So, about 9 years ago, um, I went to the doctor because I was having like real bad headaches and I got all freaked out. Like, oh, hopefully it's not like, the C word. Like, what is going on? Or the T word, tumor. So I kind of like freaked out. And my neurologist at that time was just like, oh, well, you have lesions on your brain. You have a brain of like a 60-year-old. So I'm like, well, might as well have lived a whole life then. And this was like 10 years ago. So, yeah. So I was like, no, he's just said you have a brain of a 60-year-old and, or it looks like I've done drugs. So he was like, were you addicted to drugs before? I'm like, hold up, pump your brakes. No, you know? So after that, he stopped being my neurologist. I'm just like, why would a doctor say that to me? So shortly after, I went and seen another neurologist, and he said, yes, it's a possibility you have MS, but we can't confirm it. So I'm like, well, how do you not confirm it if you're telling me this is what I might have? So he just said, well, you have the lesions, and multiple sclerosis is multiple lesions on your brain or multiple lesions. So he did a spinal tap, and I didn't have any on my spine. I just had the ones on my brain. But at that time, I wasn't experiencing any symptoms. So with me not experiencing any symptoms, they still couldn't diagnose it. So shortly after that, I went, I like changed insurances or something and ended up seeing another neurologist. So with him, he said the same thing. It is a possibility that it's MS. But of course, again, we can't diagnose it. Oh, these curls are driving me crazy. It's like bloop. So yeah. So he couldn't diagnose it at that point. They gave me medications, and then I was like, oh, I don't want to keep taking medication. They gave me Neurontin and so forth. And I'm like, I don't want to keep taking this stuff if you guys don't know what for sure it is. So I'm not going to take it. So then symptoms started getting worse. I started getting tremors. My hand will like shake like bad. It was like, ooh. Or I'll like lose paper or something. So we did that. We seen another neurologist again. About in 2016, I was under like a lot of stress with work. So with that, I ended up getting like really ill and I lost my balance and I fell in the shower. With me falling in the shower, that was in 2016. So I'm like, oh, I'm young. Why am I falling in the shower, losing my balance? So I didn't think anything of it. So that same day, I went to go run some errands and my whole vision like went out. I couldn't see anything. So I like stepped on a brake real hard and my son was in the car. So he was like, Mom, I'm like, I can't see. So at that point, my husband was like, maybe you need to go to the doctor and find out what's going on. So I went to the doctor again, and they were like, well, instead of you having 6 lesions, you have like 7 or 8 at that time. So I was like, okay. But then he said, oh, we still can't diagnose you with MS. Really? Why? you see the lesions, you see they're multiplying, or you see that I gained another one and you still can't diagnose me? Who does that and why? So I'm like, you know what, that's fine. You guys get paid for this, whatever. So he gave me some more medication and told me to take it easy, and I did. As much as I can, you know, being a mother of four, it's not as easy. And working. So, shortly after that, in December of 16, they kept me. They wanted to give me a steroid treatment. And with that steroid treatment, that was supposed to help minimize or bring down the like exacerbations or something, so I wouldn't have symptoms. So I was like, okay, cool, we'll do that. So life went on. 2017 came January. After that, I ended up losing my job because I was in the hospital and getting sick and so forth. So I lost my job. After losing my job, my stress levels went to an all-time high because I was like, I'm sick, I have FMLA, why am I getting fired for my job? You know, why am I getting fired for having this issue that we don't even know what it is yet? So I just was like, you know what, I just cried. What am I going to do? Because I love that place. So I'm like, what am I going to do? So you go on. You pray and you go on. What else can you do? So fast forward a little bit to 2018. In February, my whole left side went numb. My legs, my arms, my hands, my feet. Actually, it was both feet went numb, but mainly the left foot is the one I couldn't even walk on. I couldn't do anything with. So I got freaked out again, and my husband ended up taking me to the hospital then, and they kept me. And at that point, they were just like, well, you have 25 lesions on your brain. So you're telling me I went from 8 lesions a year ago, and now I have 25? Like, that's scary, you know? And this is something that you can't get rid of. So at that point, they were like, yes, you have multiple sclerosis. You have MS. So they did another steroid treatment, but then at that time, I stayed in the hospital for 7 days. So after that, they put me on this medication called Rebif, where I do injections 3 times a week, and then I go for steroid treatments, infusions once a month, and that's supposed to reduce it. So that's where I am today. Ever since February 2018, it doesn't seem like it helped yet. Like, I still have the headaches. I get these horrible muscle spasms. But I guess they said it's life right now, and sometimes it can take a while. So with that, I'm just going to do the best that I can and live with it. So that's why I'm coming to you guys to let you know that you can live with it still and live a normal everyday life. It may be hard, but you can do it. Like, not give up or say, oh, I have this lifelong disease and can't do anything with it. But I can do something with it, and I'm going to do something with it. Just yesterday, I went to like this twerk shop where I had to exercise. I couldn't manage the whole time. Like, my legs gave out a little bit and they went numb, but I pushed myself. And that's usually what you have to do, is you have to continue to push yourself. Don't push yourself to where it's like, okay, your body's telling you to stop, and then it's like you keep going. But take a break and then keep going if you can. Don't use this as a handicap to where you can't do anything with your life. I refuse to just stay in the bed all day because, again, I have 4 kids, and I'll show you guys them as we go on through this journey. But watch this journey with me. See where this goes. See how this can help you. And I look forward to seeing you guys and dealing with this with you guys, and you guys all being a part of my life. Because not only that fell. Not only do I have MS, but I'm sure whoever's watching it has it too. And I want you to know you're strong. You can get through this. Let's do this together. Okay? Well, thank you. I'm going to go. My battery's dying. Got to charge it. I'll come back and show you guys some more. If you have any questions, leave it below. Make sure you subscribe so you know when to come back and watch some more. Thank you.